So let's take a look on the earthworm digestive system. Earthworm digestive system. Earthworm is said to be saprophytic. That means eat the decaying organic foodstuffs. Earthworm eats the decaying organic leaves. So that's why we say leaves particular. That's why we say saprophytic. Okay, dead plants, simply we say. Dead animals, saprozoic. Now it is earthworm, saprophytic. Okay. Then the digestive system of earthworm include alimentary canal and digestive glands. Alimentary canal and digestive glands. Okay. So then first of all, let us take a look on the alimentary canal. Let's take a look on alimentary canal. Elementary canal include the first mouth. Mouth is in first segment. Mouth is there in first segment. Okay. Buccal cavity. Buccal cavity. Buccal cavity is there from 1 to third segment, first segment to the third segment. About the mouth containing segment is called peristomium, or first segment. In front of the mouth, there is a tongue-like projection, which is false segment said to be prostomium. Stoma means mouth, prostomium. That means present in front of the mouth. Okay. Then buccal cavity. First, 1 to 3 segment. Mouth opens into buccal cavity. Next, muscular pharynx, which acts as suction pump, that is to take the food material. That the food intake of food material is possible by the suction activity of the pharynx in case of earthworm. Okay, so that to be remembered, and the segment it is present that in the fourth segment. The next esophagus. Esophagus is there in 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7 segments esophagus present. That means that is for the passage of food material from pharynx to gizzard. Esophagus mediates from the that pharynx opens into the esophagus, esophagus opens into the gizzard. Okay. Next, gizzard. Gizzard is a chitinous, a circular, with a high amount of circular muscle, and it is going to crush the food material. That's why we say gizzard acts as a grinding mill. The lining of the gizzard is chitinous. Inner lining of the gizzard is chitinous. That's why we say that it is helpful for the crushing of food materials. Okay. Then next, that stomach. Stomach contains calciferous glands. Calciferous glands that going to neutralizes the acidic food materials taken by that earthworm. Basically, it eats the humus of humic acid, that humus of the humus soil, decaying organic plant substances, generally called humus itself. So that humic acid it is going to eat humus. That what do you say? That acidic food material which entered here that should be neutralized by calciferous gland. Along with that, it also contains proteolytic enzymes which are helpful for the digestion of proteins. Okay. Next, intestine, which is there from 15th segment to the last segment. 15th segment to last segment. Okay. So the intestine comprises of three portions: pre-typhlosolar region and typhlosolar region, post-typhlosolar region, and they have their own functions. Pre-typhlosolar region is there between 15th to 26th, and it contains all the enzymes for the digestion of food material. The total food stuff will be digested here only. Typhlosolar region, that absorption of the digested food material is possible here. It is present from the 26th to the last segment. Why it is called typhlosal? Because in the transverse section, you can see a dorsal fold which is going to increase the area of absorption. Okay, so in general, if you take human being intestine like this, will have so many the inner folds, microvilli we used to say, that much number they don't have. Only one dorsal fold is there. So that way we say poorly developed. Okay, so that is 26 to last, except last 23 or 28. Post-typhlosolar region, digestion is over and absorption is over. So what left? Elimination of undigested food material through the anus. So that is, anus is there on the last segment. Okay. Next, the second one. What about digestive glands? Digestive glands. So we can say digestive glands. One we say pharynx. So the pharynx contain salivary glands. That is a little bit speciality in case of that our earthworm. In general, buccal cavity will have salivary glands. as an inbuilt salivary glands will find. Why I call inbuilt? In case of human or next phylum cockroach, even we have separate salivary gland. Okay, so but here itself, the pharynx is having itself in the pharynx will find the salivary gland. That's the speciality of them. The salivary glands contain proteolytic enzyme. That is one more difference. Cockroach or human, anyone, the salivary glands contain amylolytic enzymes in case of all animal, but earthworm salivary glands contain proteolytic enzymes. That is their speciality. Okay. Next, where you'll find one more, stomach, the gastric glands. Okay, so stomach contains proteolytic enzyme. Lytic means destruction, you should understand. Proteolytic means destruction or digestion of proteins. Okay. Next, pre-tiflosolar region. Pre-tiflosolar region is having all that enzymes. The glandular tissue of the pre-tiflosolar region, all enzymes like amylolytic and proteolytic, lipolytic, that whatever that means. That's why we're not writing, not mentioned much in text here. All enzymes are present. That all enzymes for digestion are present here. Okay. Next, intestinal CK is also act as a digestive gland. Intestinal CK, that to be remembered over. Intestinal CK is believed to be release some 26 segment. I said over. Intestinal CK going to release, believed to be release amylolytic enzymes for the digestion of carbohydrates, amylolytic enzymes. Okay, so that's it about digestion as well as digestive glands. Okay, this is secondary. That means just for information to provide it. Okay, so that's it. Let's go back once in the earthworm digestive system and let's continue. Let's complete this digestive system. So what we said, the digestive system, the alimentary canal is a straight tube, runs from the first to the last segment of the body. The mouth opens into the buccal cavity. Mouth opens into the buccal cavity. Buccal cavity is located in 1 to 3 segment, which leads into the muscular pharynx, who is there in fourth segment, and a small narrow tube esophagus, which is there between 5 to 7 segment, continues into a muscular gizzard of 8th segment. It helps, gizzard helps in the grinding of food particle. That's why we call it as a grinding mill. We say it as a grinding mill. Okay, so that's about the gizzard. And then after gizzard is going to open into the stomach, and lining of the gizzard is chitinous. Should remember. Next, stomach. Stomach extends from the segments 9 to 14. The food of earthworm is decaying leaves and other organic matter mixed with the soil. The calciferous glands present in the stomach is neutralizes the humic acid present in the humus of the soil. The intestine starts from the 15th segment and continues till the last segment. It contains three portions, we said. Okay. So in that, a pair of short conical intestinal CK is present, 26 segment, projects in the 26 segment. An internal median fold of the dorsal wall of the intestine is called tiflosal. Just visualize, you'll understand better. Helping in the increasing the area of absorption is poorly developed in peritoneum. Okay, with single fold, we say. So poorly developed in the peritoneum between the 26th to and the rectum, that which occupies the last 23 to 28 segment. This is the line always confused. That's why I focused here from the beginning. So there's simply I made it three parts: that pre-tiflosolar, tiflosolar, and post-tiflosolar. He is giving address of tiflosolar. Remaining also I gave 15 to 26 is the pre-tiflosolar region. 26 to last except last 23 or 28 is the tiflosolar region. Last 23 or 25 or 28 are going to be post-tiflosolar region. That's it. And finally, it opens into the exterior by small rounded aperture called anus. The ingested soil rich in organic matter passes through the digestive tract where digestive enzymes break down complex food material into small absorbable unit. We call it as digestion. And these simpler molecules are absorbed through the intestinal membrane through the dorsal fold tiflosolar region that after for utilized for various activities. Food for what? Food for that after the digestion we use it for various metabolic activities. So this is earthworm digestive system of earthworm. So I think you understand how important the name and number of the segment is. If you know the name and number of the segment, only effort you have to pay here now, function of that particular elementary canal portion. That's okay.